The story begins in a small, wind-swept village named Elmsworth, nestled between rolling hills and dense pine forests. The houses are old, with stone walls and moss-covered roofs, whispering stories of generations long past. The people here live simply, closely tied to the rhythms of nature. In one of the oldest cottages at the edge of the village lives Thomas Everhart, a rugged man in his late 50s. His eyes are tired, ocean blue, and they hold stories of laughter, sorrow, and unspoken love. His hands are calloused from decades of working as a carpenter, shaping wood as if it were his therapy. He speaks little, but when he does, his words carry weight. Years ago, this house was filled with joy and music when his daughter, Leela, lived with him. Leela was a spirited girl with chestnut hair and a laugh that could light up a room. Her mother had died during childbirth, and Thomas raised Leela alone, pouring every ounce of his soul into being both father and mother. They shared a special bond, one rooted in quiet rituals, carving little animals together, watching the stars from the roof, singing songs by the fireplace. But life, as it often does, had other plans. When Leela turned 16, she fell in love with a boy from the city, a free spirit named Daniel. He had dreams, promises, and a smile that made her believe in a future beyond the hills. Against Thomas's wishes, Leela left Elmsworth to follow Daniel. The night she left, Thomas sat silently on the porch, carving a small bird from pinewood, her favorite. He placed it by her window. She never saw it. Years passed. Letters came and then stopped. The village whispered, as villages do, "She's never coming back." He was too strict. She made her choice, but Thomas never spoke ill of her. Every birthday, he carved a gift. Every winter, he left the porch light on, just in case she found her way home. Inside, he was crumbling. His love hadn't faded, it had grown stronger with absence. Regret lived in the corners of his silence. He replayed their last conversation 1,000 times, wishing he had said, "Go, follow your heart, but I'll always be here," but pride had silenced him. Then one autumn evening 15 years later, there was a knock at the door. A woman stood there, wearing a scarf the color of dusk. Her eyes, hazel like Leela's, held the same spark, dulled slightly by time and sorrow. She held the hand of a little girl, no older than 6. "Hi, Dad," she whispered. Thomas stood frozen. The weight of years, grief, guilt, and love hit him all at once. But he didn't speak. He stepped forward, knelt down, and reached out to the child. "You must be Hope," he said softly. "I've been waiting to meet you." Motivational and emotional ending. They sat by the fireplace that night, the same one he and Leela had sung beside years ago. No accusations. No explanations. Just silence, and then tears healing tears. "I was afraid you wouldn't forgive me," Leela said. Thomas reached into a box and pulled out a small bundle. Inside were 15 carved gifts, one for every birthday she had missed at home. A bird, a star, a tree, a heart, all shaped with love, hope, and a father's endless waiting. "I never stopped loving you." "Not for 1 second," he said. Sometimes love isn't loud. Sometimes it's quiet, patient, like the river. It keeps flowing, even when you don't see it. Leela sobbed into his chest. Hope watched, then crawled into her grandfather's lap. The light in the cottage glowed golden, soft and forgiving. In that moment, Thomas realized something. Time can steal years, but it cannot steal love. Real love, unconditional love, doesn't vanish, it waits. It forgives. It heals. And so, under the ancient pines of Elmsworth, a father held his daughter and his granddaughter, close proof that even the deepest wounds can bloom into something beautiful. Sometimes we don't get to say goodbye the way we want. Sometimes pride speaks before the heart can. But love, true love, is bigger than time, mistakes, and distance. It's the quiet light beyond the river, guiding us home. Always